Coilovers have finally been installed, and this is the outcome. It has the perfect stance, if I may say. It looks absolutely phenomenal. Let me show it to you from this side. You know, that's kind of where it stands. There's the front. And it had more room to go lower, but I did not want to go any lower because of a track day coming up in a couple weeks. But let me show you the rear. The rear looks really good, and no rubbing, no anything. It's been a challenge, I'll say, to say the least. It has been a challenge driving around with this, because as you know, you feel everything. That's one thing that I've been experiencing. And my IS300 had coilovers as well, but I cared less about, you know, hitting the floor and going up driveways. I kind of beat on the car a little bit, whereas this one, you know, I care about it. So you know, I'm being a little bit more careful. But I haven't experienced any potholes yet, thankfully, here in South Jersey, in our area at least. I know North Jersey, it's terrible. But here in this area, there's not too much potholes. They do a good job at repairing the roads and things like that. But, you know, steep driveways, obviously something you can never just completely neglect. The good thing is that, you know, if I don't have any driveways I have to park in that's too inclined. Like my house, the incline is not too bad. So I go up at a little angle, and I clear it completely fine. Now, the issue I'm having right now is the mud guards. The mud guards are giving me a problem because that rubs everywhere I go. I mean, I go up a little hill, and the mud guards are hitting. So I may have to remove them, trim them, do something with that. But, you know, to be honest, I don't think I'm going any lower than this. I'm pretty happy with where it is right now. And, you know, I'm hoping that, you know, as time goes on, I fine-tune the coilovers to for better track performance, obviously. The more track times I have, the more track days I have, the better and fine-tune I can do to adjust the coilovers with the, you know, when it comes to the camber, when it comes to the stiffness, you know, those type of things, dial it in perfectly. But as of right now, I have to say, it is gorgeous. I can't believe I waited this long to even get the coilovers installed, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And let me go ahead and get out of here. I went to Lowe's, you know, some little home things. Let me shut this thing off because this thing goes off for everything. Yeah, anybody in here watching this, one of the things, obviously, as you guys can see, I have a, you know, Valentine 1, and it goes off for everything. And I know there's a way to program it so that it does not go off, except for a real cop, like a KA signal. But as of right now, I mean, this thing goes, I mean, it's going off right now. It gets signaled for if you're going to, like, passing a Lowe's, for example, it'll go off because of maybe the front entrance. And here's the other issue. All these cars now have all these features, blind spot monitoring, and you know, all that stuff. And that actually throws off a signal that sets my Valentine 1 off, my radar off. So let me just drive off here. So, you know, here you can see, you know, just driving normally, and we're going to see some bumps as we get a little bit further ahead, but just driving normally, there's really no problems yet. I mean, it's only been 2-3 days. There's the new Kia, the Stinger. I gotta say, man, the Stinger's a nice looking car. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the rear end. It kind of looks a little cheesy to me, but it's a nice car, don't get me wrong, and it's fast. You know, I just saw my buddy posted on Facebook the other day that he got that thing up to like 450 to the wheels with 470 torque. I mean, that's really incredible out of a V6, you know, and people, you know, obviously associate Kia with cheap and non-innovative, and I think they blew it out of the park with this one. That's a nice car. But anyway, getting back to this, so yeah, it's just so you guys know, BC Coilovers is the coilovers that I have. I think it was the BR series, in case you guys were wondering. Obviously, Q50 all-wheel drive, stock struts. I do plan at some point, I just wanted to really let it settle and kind of see where it takes me, but I do plan on potentially getting the Swift Spring upgrades, because I heard that does a lot. So I think I might be doing that. Speed bumps, I haven't went up one yet, so I don't know how that's going to pan out with these coilovers. But again, it's not slammed to the floor. I mean, if you look at the video at the beginning, the shots I took, it may make you think that I dumped it to the lowest, but believe it or not, it has room to go lower. I just wanted to completely avoid any rubbing or any type of situation like that given my track day in a couple weeks. So if you guys remember from my, probably 2-3 videos ago, I posted a video of my review basically from going to the track. And when I say track, guys, I'm not talking about the drag strip or autocross. I'm talking about, motocross, the real track. And the one I go to that I'm a regular of is New Jersey Motorsports Park, and that's in Millville, New Jersey, about 35-40 minutes south of where I currently am in New Jersey. So I'm very excited. They have 2 tracks there, Lightning and Thunderbolt, I think, and I'm trying the other one this time around. And just as a synopsis, I ran into some heating issues with my all-wheel drive system. I don't know what it was exactly, but I think it was the transmission that was overheating, and that's where the consensus of people because this is a common issue, the all-wheel drive chassis, overheating, please pull over immediately. It's not a new situation. It's happened before, and with many other drivers that drive Q50s, specifically all-wheel drive. I haven't seen it much with the rear-wheel drive crowd, but definitely the all-wheel drive crowd. So I installed a still-in transmission cooler. While I was in there, I should have got a goddamn the oil cooler installed too, since I was already in there. But I do plan on getting the oil cooler. Just as a heads up, as far as mods I've done, I have the Fast Intention resonated test pipes, I have the Optimus long tube intakes, and I got the still-in catback exhaust, the still-in trans cooler now, and obviously other bits and pieces around the car. And now most recent mod would be the BC coilovers. So my car is near exactly where I wanted it to be. I purchased this in 2015. It's a 2015, so a 3.7 liter, not the twin turbo VR30s. But this is the hold on one second. Let me see if I can get a good spot. I want to pull over and show you guys a couple, just do kind of like a walk around. So give me 1 second as I set this up. Bear with me, guys. So here we go. Let me show you guys a walk around. I didn't want to do it at Lowe's with people looking at me like I got 3 heads. So here's the car. I'll do a quick walk around. There's the front. That's how low it is approximately. It's a beautiful car, and I just clayed it, so it should be pretty sparkling. Oh yeah, while I'm here, so that's not all the mods I did. I did not have a Q50S, but I upgraded to the Akabono big brake kit that's on the Sports, so I upgraded that. And while I'm in there, I'll show you, I got the what do I get? Z1 Motorsports rotors slotted. I did not want drilled because I tracked my car and the overheating could have been an issue. There's the rear end again. So the rear end, I mean, like, look at that. There's like nothing there. There's no room. I mean, I could stick my finger in there, but I mean, the tire's well in that wheel well. Shit. I should have pulled up a little. You know what? Let me pull up so I can show you how the rear end looks. Another shot from the front. From kind of side. I call this the money shot right here. I think it looks beautiful from kind of like the upper echelon area. And as you can see, guys, I got a still-in. I'm not still-in. I got the carbon fiber spoiler there, carbon fiber side mirrors. Let me pull this thing up a little bit. As you guys can see, the interior is also carbon fiber. Got a lot of pieces there. There's the paddle shifters, which were not installed in this car, but I had it installed. Pulling up a little bit. Should be able to show you guys the rear end now. So here's the rear end. Here's how it sits. You know, I got the, I blacked out via wrap the trunk trim here. I got the carbon fiber diffuser as well, which I think I may need to re-clear. It's starting to fade a little bit. It's been about 2 years with it on. There's the still-in catback. I'm sure you guys can hear that. But there's the stance from the rear end. Just kind of show you guys what it looks like. I'm very, very pleased with the look of this. Still yet to be seen the performance, because I'll be at the track, and that's when I'll really get a test, comparing it to my old setup. one more time. So anyway, just wanted to show you guys a quick walk around. Yeah, the outside of my car might be looking beautiful, but the inside is filthy. Even though some of you guys, this is probably not filthy, but to me it is. Got some joggers, that's good. I gotta hit the damn jog stroke myself. So let me give you guys a little pull. Hopefully we don't have a hill. I mean, I love this car, guys. You know, a lot of people say, hey, are you gonna get the new twin turbo, you know, the Red Sports, because it's so much quicker? And I won't lie, it is. It's much quicker. But you know, I'm very happy where I'm at. I'm not, you know, if you have 500 horsepower on your vehicle, you know, how much are you actually using that horsepower? That's my big thing. I don't typically speed on the highways or on the inner roads, especially now with the BC Coilovers. You got to look out for everything. But you know, I go to the track maybe 2 or 3 times a year. So for me to completely change a car and, you know, strictly get it for horsepower and torque, it wasn't for me. I love this car. I love the sound. I love the V6. I know it's bulletproof because it was the last year that that Infiniti even offered the 3.7 liter in the Q50. So it's a very strong motor. My car's got 21,000 miles on the dash. I mean, it's a 2015 with 21,000 miles. I take good care of it. It's garage kept, and I plan on, you know, keeping it for the rest of my life. I don't plan on changing. Now, what I will do is I will be buying a new daily, because what I want to do is eventually not have this as my daily and have this as my weekend, you know, kind of fun car, and I'll be getting a new daily. So give me some thoughts about what you guys think as far as the daily. I don't know what I want to get yet. I'm really torn because obviously not a Red Sport or anything like that. I like to get something outside of Infiniti for my daily. Something practical that I won't mod, maybe tints, you know, maybe a little thing here and there, but nothing serious. This car I would go, because here's my end game goal with this car, which might start beginning next year, is because I've done almost everything you can possibly do to it. What I do want to do is obviously level 10 transmissions. I'm going to get that upgrade. The transmission, they basically make it bulletproof, and I need that. And then what else I'm going to also do is I'm going to be you know, piecing together the Stillen supercharger. I decided I'm going to do it. So there's a lot to look forward to. That is a very expensive task in itself. And there's my sport tires that I got to put on for the winter. That's what's sitting up there. But ultimately, guys, yeah, that's there's a lot more coming to the channel. I've been busy. I told you guys many times before, I'm not a YouTuber per se. I have, you know, this is more of a hobby, just sharing my story with you guys. I got a lot of buddies on Facebook and the forums that like to see those video updates. So this was a little update on my end. I appreciate you guys watching. More content coming soon, and I promise, you know, now I was waiting for these coilovers to get installed to drop a new video. So thankfully it's been installed, so now I can kind of move away from only dropping a video with new parts and new upgrades to you know, more casual, you know, throwing up a video if I'm going to the track, or if I'm, you know, if I got a nice scenery, I might take a video, I might shoot a video or something like that. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I've had this car for a while. I've been through my trials and tribulations and my share of issues. But you know, I want to be a resource for everybody here in the VQ platform, the Q50 platform, even the G35, G37, you know, 370 and 350Z, because we share a lot of parts. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. You know, please subscribe if you like the content. I will drop continuous content, you know, from this point forward. And if you have any questions, just drop a comment, drop a like, and let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you soon.